So today we're going to find a picture of my favorite animal because later on I'm going to have you find a picture of your favorite animal because we're going to put it in our All About Me book. So first I'm going to do it. I want to find a picture of my favorite animal. My favorite animal is a panda. So now what? I know what my favorite animal is. What am I going to do? Well, we're going to search for it. We've got our magnifying glass and we're going to search. Let's look for a panda. I'm going to use this website, kittle.co. And I'm using this website because it's a site that is safe for kids and it's a site that doesn't have a lot of stuff, distracting stuff in it, right? This is our work area right here. And look, we're searching. It's a magnifying glass. We're searching, right? Just like I said. It's got a few words underneath. This is our work area. This is where we're going to type our information in here where it's white. And it's got some words underneath. It's got web, fax, images, K images. I wonder what that means. And Espanol. Espanol tells me that if I speak Spanish or if you speak Spanish, you can type your animal in Spanish and it will still find you the picture of your favorite animal, right? Which is awesome. So I know I want an image or a picture, right? Picture and image, they mean the same thing. And I know I want a picture that's real. I want a real picture of a panda. I know what a panda looks like because it's my favorite animal. So in my head, I have an idea of what I'm looking for. I'm going to type panda, Panda, panda. And I'm going to click my magnifying glass and see what I get. Wow, look at all the pictures that came up. So many, right? So I am not going to click the first picture. What I'm going to do is quickly look across and see what I think. Well, immediately I know I don't want, remember I said I want a real picture of a panda? So I know that's not a real picture. So I don't want that one. That's not a real picture. I know I'm not going to want that one. If this is not a real picture, I know I don't want that one. And that's not a real picture, so I know I don't want that one. So there's quite a few here. I see one, two, three, four, five. These kind of look the same, right? These two kind of look the same, but they look like real pandas, and I do like them. Those are pretty awesome pictures. But let's just make sure. Let's look at this K images. We don't really know what that means, but let's see what that gives us. I know images is pictures. Not sure what K means, but let me just click it to see what happens. Huh, that didn't give me what I wanted. This is giving me Kung Fu Panda. I don't want Kung Fu Panda. And it's also giving me a red panda. That's not what I was thinking in my head. I was thinking about a black and white panda. So there's still a couple of pictures, but this page is definitely not as good as the other one. So see this arrow with going this direction? That's a back arrow. I'm going to click that back arrow and go back to this page. Now I'm still not going to click all of these pictures because that seems crazy. I kind of like this one. I just like the picture. It's real. It looks true. It looks like it's a fact. It looks like it's a real picture of a panda. So let me click it and see what happens. Here it is. I still like it. It's one of my favorites. I actually love this panda. And it says 10 facts about pandas, National Geographic Kids. So this picture is from National Geographic Kids. What do I know about National Geographic Kids? Well, I know that that's a trustworthy place to get information. So I am going to use this picture. This is the picture I want. But now what? Hmm, I found the picture. What do I do with it? Well, I need to get it on my desktop, right? So as you can see, I've been practicing myself. I have a few here. But watch what happens. I'm going to take this picture, and what I'm doing is I'm just pushing my mouse down. And you might need help for this, and that's okay. When you do this on your own, you can ask for help from your other students in your group or from me, right? That's what we're here for. We're a community. We're going to work together on this. So this is nothing to worry about. But what I'm doing is I'm pushing on my mouse. And when I push, you see what happens, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to just drag it to the desktop, just like that. And see, a new one appeared. There's the new one. I'm going to do it one more time so you can see. I'm going to push. I'm going to keep it pushed. I'm not going to let go. Push, push, push. And I'm going to drag, drag, drag my fingers across. There it goes. And here it is. Okay. So that's how we're going to do that. We're going to go back to our page, back to the slides. So let's see. What did we do so far? We typed panda in the search box. We clicked on images. We made sure not to click the first picture. We looked, right? We're detectives. We certainly didn't click on all the pictures. We remember that we can always ask for help if needed. We scanned the pictures, right? Because we didn't click them. We didn't click all of them. We scanned them. We were searching through them, right? And then after we did all those steps, we chose the best one. This is just a video of how I dragged remember I showed you? I just thought it might be clearer because I can follow it with this blob here. So you can see it got clicked and then I was dragging it across and it popped onto the desktop. There it is. Okay. I did it one more time here. You push and drag. And there it goes, getting dragged all the way across. And it's going to just sit on our desktop. Okay. So, in reflecting on what we've done, I did put my picture here because I thought it was an adorable panda. By typing my favorite animal into the search bar and clicking on images, I found my panda bear. Yay, I was so happy. I clicked and held down on my picture and dragged it to my desktop. I also, before I found my picture, I did look at K images, but decided that those pictures were not as good, right? I ruled those out pretty quickly. Okay, that is it for today. Great job. I can't wait for you to practice. I'm so excited to learn about your favorite animal. Okay,